guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kim. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed for Vlogmas. So I'm filming this video just in case I need a day off. I am fresh out of the shower, I'm fresh faced, and I got a bunch of new makeup that I want to try out with you guys. And this is just an overall updated makeup routine. And I'm just going to be talking about some like life updates, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas as much as I have been loving uploading for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get into a new makeup routine. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. Hello you guys. Whew. So today currently is Saturday, December 18th. If you guys haven't watched Vlogmas Day 19, I think it is. I'm a few days ahead in Vlogmas, by the way, so that's why you guys are probably like, huh? Shouldn't today be Vlogmas 19? No, I'm a few days ahead, and if you guys didn't watch that video, I highly recommend watching it because if you guys didn't know, I got into a really bad car crash. It was my fault. I will not deny that. It was my fault, and I totaled my car. Still really new considering it happened literally 2 days ago, so definitely not my brightest day, definitely not my brightest moment. So Regina, I don't know what she is. She could be repairable or she could not be repairable, so who really knows. I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is brand new to my collection. Really excited to use it. It's very pretty. This is just what she looks like. If my camera wants to focus. And packaging is beautiful as always. So I'm just trying this out because I don't really have a good primer. This is supposed to be very moisturizing. So I got into a car crash and she's either gonna be repairable or she's gonna be completely totaled. Bad feeling that she's totaled because the airbags went off. To explain what happened, I feel like I've explained it so many times to like insurance, my parents, family, work, everything. I literally looked down for half a second. I'm not kidding. Half a second. Not because of my phone, not because of anything. It was just like out of a weird impulse. And then the next time I looked up, it was already too late and I crashed. So that's kind of like the gist of everything. Unfortunately, like there isn't much more to it. So that's kind of what happened. And then my airbags went off, my car started steaming, and my first instinct was, oh my god, I'm gonna blow up. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter Foundation. My first instinct was I'm about to blow up because my car was steaming so bad. The crash itself sounded so scary. It was so loud, so fucking loud. Like it was really, really, really scary. And I was on Mass Pike, so it's not like I was on like a back road going like 10-15 miles. I was going like 30-40 miles per hour, and it was too late to stop. Even when I did try to stop, like the brakes wouldn't stop because of ABS or whatever it's called. It's just so that your brakes don't lock up. My first instinct was, oh my god, I'm about to blow up. So I got myself out of my car, the airbags fully out, got out of my car, grabbed my purse, ran over to the other car that I crashed into. It was this young female who looked to be my age, and I was like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm like freaking out. I start bawling because that's when I saw the front of my car and it was just completely destroyed. I was like, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like bawling, and she's like, I'm fine, like, are you okay? Like, oh my goodness, are you okay? Like, she was just super charismatic, and I got really, like, obviously I didn't mean to crash into her, but I did get very lucky to have someone that was extremely sweet and just way too nice to me. Way nicer than I ever deserve, because I literally could have crashed into someone who had every right to be pissed off at me. Just very mean, but thankfully everyone's okay. I'm okay, except I have a lot of bruises. My neck really freaking hurts to move, my arms, everything. Overall, no one's hurt, so that's really all that matters. In that moment, I was really kind of just like worried about my parents because obviously I'm their firstborn, their first accident even. So I was just like, oh my god, like This sucks. So the first person I called was my dad. He unfortunately was in Maine, so he was very upset that he wasn't like close by. So I called my dad and I'm like, Dad, I don't mean to freak you out, like this, I totaled my car. And he made all the phone calls, and after I called my dad and after I got off the phone with my mom, I called the police. I'm using this Hourglass Vanish airbrush concealer. I called the cops because obviously I crashed in the slow lane, kind of like I was like half in the breakdown lane, half in the slow lane, and we just had a lot of cars beeping at us, obviously. So I called the cops. Cops showed up fairly quickly, which I was very, very, very thankful for. And then they showed up. So the cops showed up, and then I was like, oh, I should probably call Kyle. So I called Kyle. I'm like bawling. He's like, are you okay? Do you need a ride? And I was like, no, I just wanted to let you know. It was just a very, very shitty situation. However, it was a situation where I was very lucky to be even alive still. So I really just need to focus on that. The girl was so sweet, and she said she was fine like 1,000 times. My car took the beating. Her car literally just has the tiniest dent on the back and just like a tiny little pipe hanging down. I'm obviously very thankful to be insured. So the tow truck driver came and my mom was on her way. And my mom obviously was freaking the hell out because obviously she's a mother. So she was freaking out. She was on her way. She canceled her class. I was trying to get through on Mass Pike because obviously I was holding up a lot of traffic because I was obviously like in the middle of the road. Or not in the middle of the road. I was just in a lane and I couldn't move my car because my car just obviously done for. So tow truck driver showed up, very sweet. I was obviously very standoffish to get in a stranger's car, as anyone else would be. I was making sure the girl that I crashed into like had a ride, all that fun stuff, because normally like the last time I broke down on like a highway, my dad showed up right away so that I didn't have to get in the car with a random tow truck driver. So I got in the tow truck and the man was very, very, very nice. The cops were extremely nice and helpful. I got really lucky with a lot of nice people. Cops were so freaking nice. They were like, do you want to hang out in the car or like the cruiser so that you're not cold? And I'm like, no, like I deserve to freeze. Like I was just being so dramatic, obviously, because I just crashed. So yeah, I got in the tow truck and he was explaining to me like, okay, if you financed your car, you're forced to get collision insurance, because I was really stressed out for like my dad, because obviously like he helped me get Regina's my car. So I was like telling him like I'm completely useless in these situations because I have no idea what to do, and he was just really helping me like figure it out. And then on our way to the tow yard, the other girls, tow truck drivers, tire blew out. The other tow truck driver was so funny. The other girl that I crashed into, her dad was able to make it to her and he drove her home because obviously like her car was in much better shape than mine was. So anyway, his tire blew out and my tow truck driver got out of the car and like pulled over to like see if the other guy was okay, and he was like, my car went kaboom, and he was just being funny. So it was just like nice to have something like lighthearted happen like that, even though like obviously this is a very serious situation. So that was like a little lighthearted thing that happened. And so we got to the tow yard and I go inside to the tow office or whatever you want to call it, and my tow truck driver was like, make sure you sign the vehicle release form. And I was like, okay, I have no idea what that means, but okay. So I get inside and the first thing I say to the woman is I need to sign a vehicle release form. And I was just talking so fast because like I obviously like I've never been in this situation before, so I literally had no idea what I was even talking about. And she was like, okay, you need to slow down. At this point my mom was with me. She was like, you need to slow down. I'm going to explain everything that you need to do. You need to relax and take a deep breath and realize that you're still here, you're still alive, and your life literally could have just been taken away from you. So you need to relax. Everyone's okay. Your car is literally just a piece of metal. So she was just like a saving grace. She was such an angel. And she was telling us everything that we needed to do. My mom drove me back home. I was like, Mom, it really hurts to breathe. Like my chest really hurts. Like everything really hurts. And she was just like, well, Cam, I'm gonna feel like that for a couple of days. And then I drove home. Like I was going back and forth with my dad on the phone because obviously he was in Maine. And he was more so frustrated that he just couldn't be there right away, because usually he's the one that like handles all this stuff, and he was just really frustrated that he wasn't there to be there. So but obviously he was very persistent in terms of making sure I'm okay, and like he was like, can I talk to the tow truck driver, can I talk to the police, like blah 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 blah, all that. So I'm very blessed obviously that I even had my parents there. I'm using the Hourglass translucent. Then I went home. My siblings were obviously very worried. Shower, all that. And then that's kind of my night of the night that I got into the car crash. So obviously it was very scary. I feel like every time I think about it or talk about it, I feel like it didn't happen in a way, because it's like so surreal in a way that's like, who would have thought this would happen to me? I tell the story in hopes that it'll bring awareness to anyone that feels cocky driving, because I know that I get very cocky when I'm driving. Like, I vlog when I drive, like I'm picking out music when I drive, I sometimes text and drive, or I sometimes call and drive, and it's just all things that like we think we're invincible, you know, and we're obviously not. We're all human, and we need to realize that our life is so precious and it could be taken away so quickly. So we just all need to slow down pretty much, and we're always like rushing around as like Gen Zers or millennials. We're always rushing around. So I hope that me telling you guys this will help you slow down, I guess, and just realize how quickly these things can happen. Because the one thing I like remember is just like thinking how fast it happened, because I literally looked down for half a second, literally half a second, and then the next second I looked up, I was crashed into another car. I just wanted to tell you guys that, because obviously once, like technically my time, the video where I crashed my car hasn't even gone up yet, so it's still very new to me. Obviously it's new to you guys, because you guys are probably like, oh my god, Kim, what the hell? So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is like my new favorite bronzer of all time. Yeah, that's kind of been my life recently. The past 2 days has just been me dealing with insurance. I don't know anything in terms of like my car, like what's gonna happen to my car, because we don't even know if it's repairable or if it's totaled. It happened on a Thursday night where like nothing was open anyway to begin with, so obviously like my insurance company couldn't go look at the car the same night because it was like 7 o'clock at night. So my insurance company has been in close contact with me and my dad. Everything's under my name, so it kind of sucks because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but I'm very grateful to have my parents there for me at all times. My car is in a tow yard, so an adjuster, which is pretty much someone that goes to where your car is being kept and evaluates if the car is repairable or is a total loss. So I have literally not a clue as to what's gonna happen. I just thought I would give you guys a little bit more of an insight, because obviously like when it happened and when I was vlogging, I wasn't even going to vlog. I was literally just gonna quit Vlogmas, but I'm glad that I didn't. So that's kind of what happened. So I'm just waiting for more information. My dad's waiting for more information, like everyone is. But because I didn't or haven't gotten any sort of collision in 5 to 6 years, I might qualify for accident forgiveness, so that's something I have to ask about. So I obviously am continuing Vlogmas. I never do this much makeup, but I kind of just am in the mood to do my makeup, and I've been watching a lot of makeup tutorials in my downtime. Everyone at work is like, oh my gosh, Cam, like you need to take a few days off, because I literally went to work the next day. So I'm taking today off and I'm putting on makeup because I just want to feel pretty today. I feel like I haven't felt pretty in a while. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. My boyfriend's texting me. I'm also just using the bronzer to contour my nose and using it as a transition shade. I love how my face looks right now. So if my car is able to be repaired, I will be very happy. However, very surprised because the airbags went off and my entire front end is completely destroyed. But also my boyfriend, like a long time ago, he had the same thing, except his brakes like actually failed and he had a full-on investigation on that. So his car was able to be repaired. So if my car is able to be repaired, that'd be like a dream. We're just gonna wait and see, I guess. That's all I can really do. But if it's counted as a total loss and I need to get a new car, I would love to have my same car because I loved her so much. You guys know how much I love Regina. She's my baby. She always will be my baby. I would want her in just a dark gray because I love the dark gray cars right now. So that would be my first option. But we don't know anything. I'm probably gonna stop vlogging the next couple days just because I want to vlog Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm just filming this so that something can go up for you guys while I film those. I'm also just using the Charlotte Tilbury eyebrow pencil, so that's why I'm filming this. But I also just like haven't filmed a makeup routine in a long time because I've changed my makeup so much. And I'm also trying to grow out my brows because they've been a lot more thin than I normally like. So yeah, that's kind of just been the update on my life. I'm just using this Physicians Formula blush. I'm just putting it on my cheekbones. Just been a little nuts. Obviously very thankful to be alive. So very thankful to be here today. And I'm just gonna be a lot more cautious about everything because I didn't realize like how fast my life could have been taken away from me. Just know that you guys' lives are valuable and please pay attention while you're driving because I didn't pay attention for a literal second and I could have been in a way worse situation and I could have gotten the girl that I hit in a terrible situation as well. So just be mindful, please, because my parents were so hurt and so upset. I don't want to cause that again, you know, and I wouldn't want you guys to cause that pain for anyone either. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Mist, and then I'm going to move on to mascara. Alright, as for mascara, I'm using the Ilia Fullest mascara. It's my favorite. But yeah, that's kind of the story time, even though it's not the better story time that I want to tell, but I thought I would give a little bit more insight. You guys will obviously be following me along. It sucks that this is right before the holiday. I'm gonna continue putting on my mascara and then my boyfriend's gonna be here in a few. And I still haven't even packed for his house yet, so I should definitely get started on that. Alright you guys, that wraps up my current makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. And then for lips, I just used the Summer Fridays. It's my favorite lip balm ever. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for your kind words. I know my video hasn't even gone up yet, but I know you guys, and you guys are so amazing. So thank you guys so much for always looking out for me and watching out for my videos and being so sweet to me all throughout Vlogmas and recognizing my hard work that goes into Vlogmas and uploading every single day. I love you guys all seriously so much, and I could cry thinking right now of like not even having this platform anymore if I had taken a turn for the worse. So again, I'm so beyond grateful and thankful to have the support that I do, to be still here, and yeah, so I'm gonna stop right now before I start crying again because I literally have so many different, like, not triggers per se, but like if I get really into it and think about it way too hard, then I start like bawling. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all so much, and I know this isn't the happiest get ready with me, but I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.